No, I didn't shave. My bad. This is Seth here, a spiritual and business consultant, aka Lucifer. Let me tell you something. The views on how I see things does not reflect the views of my associates. All right. This misogynistic lifestyle that I'm living has nothing to do with the fact that I believe in Lucifer or any kind of spirit. I just want to let that be known. Even though there might be some spirit that act the same way I do, but they're not gonna say it. you know. But hey, nevertheless, man, I'm just whatever, man. I'm just I don't want people to think that I'm like this because I'm possessed by the devil. I got a demon in me or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Um, it's a very there's a very clear reason. You know what I mean? Like it's the same reason why all of these people. I know I said I wasn't gonna do no more videos and shit. And now I just do two videos at the same time. But it's not my fault. I try to go away, and motherfuckers keep fucking flapping their gums at it all the time. It's not like I don't fucking hit you hard and shit. Like I wreck your shit all the time. I don't even know why you attack me at this point, bro. Like this is just ridiculous. And what you about to get right now, and the shit that's coming your way, oh boy, buckle up, buckle up, get ready. It's you, get ready. The shit's guys getting that the shit that coming. Winter's coming, baby. I told you this a couple months ago, man. Winter's coming. This winter is not gonna be your winter. It's gonna be my winter. It's gonna be my winter. It's my winter that's coming. It's my storm that's coming. It's my tornado that's coming. It's my tsunami that's coming. So you're about to get what you deserve. You're about to get what you deserve. Don't worry about it. You're about to get what you deserve. Fucking with me is a bad idea. 100% of the time. 100% of the time. I see a little bitch ass fucking friend that tried to, act tough in front of my house the other day. Ask your bitch ass friend or ask Dolo the pilot if I ain't fuck up his shit. Ask all them fucking Illuminati bitches that if I didn't fuck up their shit. You fucking with the wrong guy. You fucking with the wrong guy. I'm a real fucking spiritual master. I'm a real spiritual master. I'm a real one. I'm not a fake Illuminati bitch ass nigga. The only reason why I calmed down. Remember, like the only reason why I calmed down is because the other day they cut the electricity off, man, while I was doing the video. You know what I mean? You had to get the government to cut the electricity in the whole block, not in my house, in the whole block, to stop me. You know what I mean? So you gonna get what you gonna get. You gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna get what you deserve. That's what you want. That's what you're gonna get. You want it? Here it comes. Fucking with a nigga that's fucking with Lucifer. Fuck you. Are you fucking stupid? You fucking retard. Goddamn idiot. Yeah, look at my eyes. Do I look possessed by a demon? I mean, they're kind of black. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? No, I didn't shave. I don't feel like shaving. All right, shit. I'm relaxed. I'm trying to whatever. Right. I'm a little bit depressed, bro. I'm a little bit depressed because I didn't have the support that I thought I was gonna have for wrecking the Illuminati's life up. You know what I mean? I thought that shit would give me some attention. I thought that shit would give I would have had attention from people for fucking with the Illuminati the way that I'm fucking with the Illuminati. Apparently, that's not the case. So that's why I don't believe none of you rat bastards that's living out here. That's why I believe that a lot of you rat bastards are actually part of the Illuminati, right? Because you ain't happy having the motherfucker stronger than the Illuminati. You're happy when the Illuminati wins, and you're unhappy when actual people win. So that's why I don't believe you rat bastards. All you motherfuckers are rat bastards to me, right? Scumbags. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So like I said before, man, sorry for my other videos. Sometimes you lose your shit. Sometimes you lose your shit. And I posted it because y'all need to hear this. Because it's fucking true. You know what I mean? You know, everybody, there's a bunch of people, I'm lonely and this and that and this and that, blah, blah, oh, women this and women that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but some of it is true and some of it is bullshit. Some of it is true, some of it is bullshit. It's bullshit because the same motherfuckers, the same rat bastards complaining about women are the same rat bastards that fucked up the plight of women, right? You know, I already knew hip hop fucked up women a long time ago. You know what I mean? You know, and what there's another thing too. There's a lot of people that want to act cool, and everybody that fucks with me is there's blood coming out of their foot. I know there's one person, you know, there's I got a family member, man. She a gang stalker, and she has blood popping out of her fucking foot. You know what I mean? She got gangrel. You know what I mean? She got gangrel. She got blood, just random, just like that. Like, it's disgusting. I don't even tell. And the shit is infectious too. This is the worst part. It's like super infectious. It's disgusting. She actually has gangrel, bro. She got gangrel, and she want to fuck with me. Every time she fuck with me, her foot just explodes. Just blood gushing out. It's disgusting. I don't even go near her. You know what I mean, bro? Like when I go near her, I gotta watch out, you know, so I don't get, you know what I mean? Or shit, man. People want to talk about, you know, oh, it's your ex-girlfriend that did this. Yeah, but my ex-girlfriend, I'm sorry, baby girl. Even though I'm not sorry, I kind of hate your ass, but I'm not doing this to humiliate you. I'm just trying to tell people what's up because people don't know what's up. And, you know, they think they didn't just fuck with spiritual people like me without shit happening to them. And you got to understand, I got to give them a warning. You know, she understands. She knows what's going on. Even though she don't want to say it, she don't, you know, but she knows what's going on, man. Her bowels are all fucked up. Her stomach is fucked up, bro. Her stomach is fucked up, bro. Like the other day she told me, yo, I got explosive diarrhea and shit, man. Explosive diarrhea, man. Explosive diarrhea. So yeah, maybe she did do the shit. Maybe she did do it. But that doesn't mean that she didn't get punished. That don't mean that she didn't get punished. There's a lot of videos. Oh, it's your ex-girlfriend that did this. Yeah, okay, you might be right, but she got what coming to her. She already got hers. Her bowels are messed the fuck up. I'm good. I'm healthy as a baby. More or less. I got a little bit of sugar, I ain't gonna lie. But I like candy, alright? Dang. I like apple pie, god damn it. I eat a lot of apple pies. I can eat a whole pie by myself. It's pretty disgusting. Anyway, but you know what I mean. So I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, baby girl. I'm sorry. I just gotta let motherfuckers know what's going on, man. And the motherfuckers want to act tough. You know, got family members that want to act tough. Yeah, that's what I said. Explosive fucking diarrhea. Explosive fucking diarrhea. She told me like, yo, my bowels messed up, man. I'm like, what you mean? I got doctors say I got explosive diarrhea and shit. Like, god damn. Fucked her whole shit up. Got a family member. My family member got gangrel, bro. She want to act like a gang stalker. She want to act tough with me. There's blood and pus popping out her fucking leg and shit. It's disgusting. She got to wrap her head. She got to wrap her leg up and shit. It's fucking crazy. Shit is crazy. It's disgusting. I don't even want to touch that shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. It's gangrel. It's gangrel. You got gangrel. It's legit gangrel, dude. I mean, that's the type of nigga you fucking with. So you think you tough? You think you funny? You wanna that's what you want in your life? Alright. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. Don't worry about it. It's coming your way. You want some of that shit? You gonna get some of that shit. Ain't nobody that fucks with me that don't get wrecked to pieces. Ain't nobody that fucks with me that don't get wrecked. Nobody. Fucking with me. I don't need to tell you that shit. I don't need to tell you that shit, bro. No, that just proves how much you a piece of shit if I have to tell you that shit. So that means That means like if you don't tell, if I don't tell people, oh, by the way, I got ninjas that'll stab you in your fucking eye, so don't fuck with me. Motherfuckers gonna try fucking with you. Why can't you just live your life without fucking with people? You don't have to know that I got ninjas that'll stab you in your eye while you're sleeping and shit. You don't have to know that. I don't have to tell you. That's my shit. That's my business. It's not none of your business. You don't know why I have ninjas that'll stab you in your eye while you're sleeping. Maybe it has something to do with something else. Maybe I work for the government. Maybe I work personally for Lucifer. I don't know. Maybe I'm Lucifer's bank accountant. You know what I mean? Like you don't. I don't have to tell you. That's none of your business. Maybe that has something to do with my job, right? Maybe it has something to do with my family. You don't. I don't have to tell you, and you don't need to find out either. Motherfuckers just walking around fucking with people and shit, and they don't even know. They don't even know. They don't need to know. People don't need to know shit like that, bro. Well, now you actually need to know, cause you don't get it. You don't get it. Motherfuckers, I got motherfuckers that are scared for their lives right now, bro. I got motherfuckers that are scared for their life. They've been scared for their life for the past 20 fucking years. The fuck is you doing? It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, and I don't even like to see shit like that. I mean, like I don't even like it. It's just gross. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's just gross. I don't need to know shit like that, man. You know what I mean? But you gotta tell me. It's not people's fault. They gotta tell you. You know? You know what I mean, bro? Like shit, man. Man, god damn it. Man, my sister the other day, I don't hate my sister. She's a little bit, she switches coats a lot. She switches coats a lot, but she's a girl. So she gets scared easily and shit, right? I'm not saying she's a scaredy cat, but she gets scared easily. So sometimes she wants to say she was God, and then another time she's with the Illuminati, and then another time she's not with nobody, and then blah blah blah. So I'm like, whatever. So I don't even talk to her like much no more, bro. I'm like, I'm good. I'm done. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm done, bro. I'm good. But the other day she tells me a story. She's like, yo, man, I was mad at you and shit. she's like, I was mad at you and shit. And I was like cussing and talking about you. A fucking tornado started to fucking spin around and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? It was fucking crazy shit, man. It was crazy shit, man. The other day, man, somebody was fucking around. Somebody's house almost burned down, bro. Like, I like to call fire a lot. There's a lot of things that keep burning around me, man. There's gas stations, fucking people's houses, gas stations, shit like that's crazy, man. Yeah, people getting picked up by ambulances and shit like that. Like, they think I don't know. They think I don't know. Like, they think I don't know. Like, I don't sleep, bro. Like, I sleep, but I wake up early as fuck. Like, I sleep like 8 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sleep 12 hours, bro. Like, I sleep like six to 8 hours. Like, so I see everything. If something's going on, I know about it. Trust me. And even if I don't know, I'm gonna find out later. So, sometimes I see shit happen. Sometimes I see shit happen. There was a dude the other day. He was trying to fuck with me with that gang stalking shit, man. Gang members he did a party. He thought he was good. Some gang members that ran up in the place, bro. You know what I mean, man? Some gang members that ran up in the place, bro. You're fucking with the wrong guy. You're fucking with the wrong guy. Ain't nobody that does shit to me that gets away with it. Nobody. No one. That legit never happened. Not even once. Not even the Illuminati does shit to me and they get away with it. They never get away with it. Never. It's starting to look like a goddamn comic book. You know the superhero always wins and shit? And the bad guy is like, one of these days I'm gonna get you. No, you're not. Evil always loses. In my universe, anyway. In my universe, evil always loses. Always. All the time. 100% of the time. Not 99% of the time, not 92% of the time, not 99.2% of, not 100%. 0.1. Fucking with the wrong guy. You see a guy like me, if the nigga decides to sit on the bench, you should let him sit on the bench. At least you'll have a little bit less of a headache. Your family's not gonna suffer. Nobody's gonna die and shit, you know. Nobody's gonna have blood popping out their fucking foot and shit. You know? Fucking gangrel ass motherfuckers. God damn it, man. Them dirty ass motherfuckers, man. Like, you know. So what is you doing? Me, I'm good. I don't have any sicknesses like that. I don't have no STDs. I ain't got no herpes. I ain't got, my foot is not puffing out blood, bro. I ain't got no explosive diarrhea, bro. I'm good. I'm good. So I don't know what the fuck. What is you doing? Anyway, I don't care. It's too late. Round 3. But like I said before, I'm not gonna be because this is not a comeback. By the way, people, this ain't a comeback, man. Like, you know, this is not a, you know, I'm retiring for one day kind of shit. You know what I mean? Just doing this. I'm do like little videos like this. I guess maybe, you know, little updates of what's going on, how I'm wrecking shit. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Now, um, I wanted to make like videos about like I wanted to wine taste. I wanted to do some wine tasting videos. Um, maybe some cooking. So the next videos that's coming is about I'm gonna have a cooking, wine tasting, cooking, and cigars. Right? That might not interest a lot of people, but me it interests me. I like cigars, I like food, and I like wine. So I might as well. I do that when I'm not doing videos, so I might as well do it while I'm doing the video, and you know, and things like that. You know, so that's the kind of stuff I like. So that's what's coming next. Those are the videos coming next. The only thing is, I understand that it's gonna be a little bit, you know, whack, you know, because, you know, because of my situation, since so I understand that, you know, but at the same time, like I said before, this is vibrational work. This is vibrational work. It's very powerful. It's very powerful, man. So, you know, if you're doing that kind of work and you ain't got nobody to support you while you're doing that kind of work, you're gonna aggro the wrong kind of energy. You know, it's like they're saying, you know, that spiritual war and shit like that. I don't mind spiritual war. I like spiritual war because I win. Because I'm wrecking shit. The only thing is other people, you know, they want to go build things. You know what I mean? Me, I'm good at this spiritual war shit, man. I be smacking them niggas all up and down these streets. You know what I mean? So I'm good. I love this shit. You know, it's other people that it scares them a little bit, and I mean, it makes sense. It is kind of crazy shit. It makes sense if it's a little bit scary, you know. But so that's the reason why I can't really, you know, I'm not gonna be doing these, you know, vibrational work and shit like that. But one thing's for sure, y'all motherfuckers better stop listening to Abraham Hicks though. I'm gonna tell you that right now, man. Y'all niggas need to stop listening to this fucking witch ass bastard This rat fucking bastard, man, cause she ain't, you know, she ain't one of us, man. Like, you know, unless you want to be part of the Illuminati, I guess you can listen to her. But if you don't want to be part of the Illuminati, I'm telling you, the shit she be saying is goddamn crazy. You know, she gonna send you the wrong way. She's gonna send you in the wrong path, bro. Yeah, the whole path of least resistance bullshit. That's for pussies, man. That's for straight up goddamn bitch ass niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's pussy ass nigga shit, bro. Like, fuck the path of least resistance. I'm gonna go through the path of the more. Why is there resistance anyway? In the first fucking place. So, you know, anyway. Like I said before, but if you want to join the Illuminati, go, you know, yeah, you can still listen to whatever the fuck she says. You know, if you listen, if you, shit, I'm gonna throw her a bone. I'm gonna throw a bone. If you really want to be part of the Illuminati shit, listen to Abraham Hicks. She's gonna teach you the right way to do it. She's gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. You're gonna understand everything, and it's all gonna work, right? You're gonna get some money. You're gonna see people, and people are gonna start gravitating around you. You know, you're gonna get some money and all that kind of shit. I'm telling you, you know, because they're Illuminati and Illuminati listen to each other, right? So that, you know, if you want to come into the fold, just listen to what the fuck that bitch has to say, and you'll be fine. But, you know, if you don't want to be part of the Illuminati, stop listening to that fucking witch ass, disgusting ass nigga. And there's a lot of motherfuckers like that out there, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers like that out there. And me, I'm very surprised because I used to read Abraham Hicks books when I was younger. I mean, and that's the thing too. That's why a lot of these fucking guys are fakes, you know, because a lot of these, like, a lot of people references Abraham Hicks in their books. A lot of supposed spiritual people, you know, references Abraham Hicks in their books, bro. So, you know, that's one thing too. Like, you gotta watch out who you're listening to, and things like that, bro. Like, you know, them Dwyer, you know, I thought he was good. I like the way he brung his shit. Dwayne Dyer, I love the way he brung it. But, you know, like I said before, man, you know, you gotta watch out. You gotta know when bullshit is bullshit and when the real is real. Because Dwayne Dyer is another guy I used to read, and I love the way he brung his information. And, you know, a lot of these guys are just Illuminati. So they don't know about real spirituality because it's just, you know, it's just CIA bullshit that they're using all the time. You know what I mean, bro? It's just, you know, people tracking people. You know, it's just acknowledge it's not real. It's not real. It's not the real secret. It's not the real laws of attraction. It's just, you know, motherfuckers using cameras and, you know, microphones and shit like that, you know, to make you believe into something that's not real. These motherfuckers are fake as fuck. You know what I mean? Because the real magic, it don't happen the same way. The real magic don't happen. It should happen, and it does work. But when you try to use the real magic, that's where these motherfuckers come in and try to stop you from, like, they block you. So like that, you're gonna have to go see the Illuminati for you to be able to do the real magic. But once you join the Illuminati, you still can't use the real magic because they don't want you to use the real magic. They want you to work for them and do stupid shit for them. And if you start doing stupid shit, then you lose all your fucking power that you had before, right? So it's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? You join the motherfucker, so you're basically, and if you still want to keep doing what you're doing, it's basically fake. So you're not really doing what you wanted to do in the first place. You're ending up doing nothing. You end up doing absolutely nothing. So, you know, it's your choice, man. Like you know, like I said, it's your choice. If you want to have some real power, you have to believe in yourself and yourself only. But if you tired of being broke, you know, if you're tired of being broke and all that shit, you know, then you might as well join the Illuminati, man. You know. because the reason why I'm saying this is because I know a lot of people nowadays can't work together. People want to, people can't work together nowadays. So there's no teamwork. There's no solidarity. There's no solidarity. There's no solidarity. So since there's no solidarity, um, that's your options. Those are your options. Either you believe in yourself and you're gonna end up, in the same situation that all of these people that call themselves targeted individual are in, or or you get in line and you listen to the Illuminati. I'm not gonna do it for obvious reasons. But I understand if other people do. To be quite honest, I'm not gonna like you if you do. I'm obviously not gonna like you. I'm probably gonna try to destroy you if you do. But I still understand you. I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing. It's not like I never tried. you know, like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm self-righteous. I'm not self-righteous at all. I'm myself. I'm me. I'm not self-righteous. I'm me. I'm a narcissist. There's no such thing as self-righteousness for a narcissist. I just like who I am, and for you to think that you're better than me is a sin. For you to think that you're better than me is a sin, bro. Like you should be hung in the middle of the what's it called in the old days when the public place. Yeah, you should be hung in the should get hung in the middle of the public place for thinking that you're better than me, bro. Like, especially if you're Illuminati, man. Fucking fake ass niggas. So but that's basically the two choices we have. Then, like I said in my other video, these guys are not like everybody. Everybody's trying to listen to these guys, thinking that they're gonna stop the bullshit that they're doing because people know it's bullshit. People know it's bullshit. But people feel like they're not as strong as these people, and they're right. That you are not as strong as these guys. These guys are like that's the problem with me though. Like I try to encourage people too much. I encourage people too much, and that becomes like unreal. It becomes unrealistic. I have unrealistic expectancy from society, because at the end of the day they are like if I stop trying to encourage people and shit, like if I talk from a place of realism, and not idealism, they are stronger than you, way stronger, like 10,000 folds stronger. Like, what I mean? Like everyday people, yeah. Like everyday people, yeah. You don't even have a clue. You can't even imagine. Like you, like fuck out of here. They are that strong. It's just me. I'm so fucking wise. I'm so fucking wise that I think that like I kind of like I'm wise, but I'm not Illuminati. So I kind of like have this vision where I'm closer to like I'm closer to my neighbors than I'm closer to the Illuminati. But in actuality, I'm actually if I speak from realism and not idealism again, I'm closer to the Illuminati than I am closer to regular people. So it's very it can get well, I'm not confused. It's just I understand why other people are confused. I understand why other people are confused, and people aren't that confused because they know that I'm closer to the power of the Illuminati than the regular everyday guy. But at the end of the day, what these guys are doing is not right. So I don't care if I'm closer to these guys than I am regular people, because what they're doing is fucked up. It's like messed up shit. And I don't do shit like that. I'm as powerful as they are, and I don't do half of the bullshit that they do. I didn't need to do half of the bullshit that they did. I didn't need to do one third. I didn't need to eat no babies. Maybe I have drunk blood before. You know, I have drank blood before, but I didn't eat. I didn't need to eat no babies. I didn't need to sacrifice anybody. I sacrificed myself. I sacrificed myself. I didn't sacrifice other people. You know what I mean? There's a song, I think it's Jada Kiss that says it, you know, if you're gonna shoot somebody, shoot yourself first. You know what I mean? And that song, that line always stuck in my head for some reason, right? Because when I was younger, I didn't understand what that meant. I was like, why is he saying that? If you're gonna shoot somebody, shoot yourself. Why would I shoot myself first? Of course I'm gonna shoot the fucking guy. What the fuck? You know, but you know, I didn't. But that line always stuck in my head, bro. There was a reason why he said that shit. I'm not saying he's smart. I'm just saying there's a reason why he said that shit. You know, and now I understand it. You know, because before hurting somebody else, I gotta know what pain is first. You know. So I know how it feels to be sacrificed because I sacrificed myself, and sacrificing myself wasn't a good thing either. Sacrificing myself was not a good thing either. I'm still feeling the repercussions today of sacrificing myself. The only reason why people are capable of saying any word against me is because of my self-sacrifice, right? They're using my power as a weakness, right? Because like the story with my ex-girlfriend, that was my greatest moment. That my ex-girlfriend, the brutal attack that my ex-girlfriend had, if it was a brutal attack, because that shit, to me, that shit was fake. The whole goddamn thing was fake. I got set up. I got set up by the Illuminati. I know I got set up by the Illuminati because the nigga told me some shit. You know, he told me some shit that he wasn't supposed to know. Like, you know, anyway. I don't know if it was the Illuminati or, you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Illuminati, because the only reason why somebody would set me up is for some shit probably that happened when I was in elementary school, when I was 6 years old. So if something happened when I was 6 years old, that shit is not normal, you know what I mean? So, because if somebody sets you up when you're a teenager, that means they were preparing, and to set you up the way they set me up is because they prepared to set me up that way. So I don't know what kind of 10-year-old or 12-year-old would think about setting me up for years, you know? So to me, it's like the Illuminati set me up, and so they knew what they was going to do to me when I was a child. So they set me up when, you know, that was a setup. But the thing is, that made me awesome. That situation made me the most awesome badass in the goddamn universe. You know what I mean? And people want to try to make me try to take that situation and make it look like that made me weak. No, nigga. That shit made me more powerful than anybody else on the fucking planet. You know what I mean? That was my greatest moment. And motherfuckers are trying to take that power away from me, bro. But the thing is, people already know that's the moment that made me badass. I already had badass moments before that, but that made me extra badass. You know what I mean, bro? Like that sent my badassism to overdrive. You know what I mean? And I could have died. That was a self-sacrifice right there, kind of, in a sense. I sacrificed myself way before that because I was always interested in alchemy, even as a child. You know what I mean? I didn't know what alchemy was, but I knew it was kind of dope. You know what I mean? You know, I kind of found it kind of cool. I didn't understand what it was, so it took a little bit of time before I understood it and shit. So I had to read a lot of books to actually understand what the fuck alchemy was. So, you know, when I got to teenage years, that shit was nothing to me, man. That was a walk in the fucking park. You know what I mean? And not only that, I kind of loved the fucking bitch. So like I would have loved to, you know, I thought, you know, it was a perfect thing for me because I always wanted to have a family, so, and she didn't really, wanted to have a family. So I thought, well, maybe, if I prove myself, she's finally gonna like me and shit like that. We're gonna have a family and shit like that. But I ended up walking into a motherfucking setup and shit instead. So anyway, but whatever, man. There's some cops involved in my shit. There's There's a lot of people involved in my setup, bro. But it just didn't work, and it made it worse because because of that, I started breaking. I was doing police work for the police. You know what I mean, bro? Like I started being a vigilante because of that shit, man. Because before that, I was all for. I was all for, selling drugs and shit and stealing and whatnot. When that shit happened, it's not that I switched sides, but I was mad. I was angry. So I turned into a vigilante. I didn't like people like that anymore. I didn't like street people like that anymore, bro. But it didn't last long, It lasted like a couple years. Well, more or less a couple years because it's still happening, kind of, but I don't have the same mentality that I used to have because back in the days I really didn't fucking tolerate people like that. Like I was fucking berserk. But I went berserk for 2 years, and then after that I kind of like calmed the fuck down because I was like, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. I broke into 4 or 5 places, and shit like I'm good. I think I'm good. I can calm down now. But the rage came out. I didn't have any rage anymore against people. After 2 years of vigilante, you're good. I mean, especially if you don't die. You know what I mean? After 2 years you didn't die after all that shit, you okay. You move on to other things. And then I started to get interested into business and shit, but at the end of the day, that was my greatest moment. That's what made me the best guy ever. That's what made me the narcissist that I am today. That's when it started. So thank you Illuminati for making me the best motherfucker on the planet. Thank you. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I don't think I would have. You dumbass bitch. You know what I mean? But it's funny though, like you're never gonna remove that from me, bro. Like you can't remove that sort of power for somebody, man. It's too much. That's too much power. Most people would die in that situation. Most people would be dead in that situation. So you can't remove somebody's power like that. Not that easily. So to me, the other people, they think like I did something wrong or it was me that did it or some shit like, nah, bro, like you're a bitch ass nigga. That's why you be thinking that way, bro. That motherfucker, if you was a real nigga, you would know that was the day when I became a total goddamn badass. That's the day I became the Punisher. That's the day I became Captain America. That's the day I became Iron Man. That was my greatest moment. But the thing is, what had happened was there's the guilt. There's a certain guilt there, right? Because me in my head, that motherfucker should have been dead. And that's what I was gunning for. I was gunning to kill him. I didn't care about his friends' businesses and shit like that. I just wanted him. You know what I mean? So the guilt is, even though the thing is, spiritually speaking, and mind you, listen to this because this is important, because this is a real thing. This is a real spiritual process, right? When you don't recognize, that's the guilt thing that everybody keeps talking about, right? If you don't recognize what you did good, the evil part of spirituality or whoever or whatever, it might not even be evil. Right? The bad part of spirituality is gonna, run into you until you say it. Until you say that, yo, that was my moment. That was my best moment. Leave me the fuck alone, right? I was a badass that day. Like, it's doing it on purpose to make you say it until you believe it. Because you might feel guilt because you wanted to beat the guy 5 more minutes. You know what I mean? You know, you're gonna feel guilt because you wanted to kidnap the guy and torture him, right? You're gonna feel guilt because, like, if you don't accept that that's what you did and that was good enough, this evil side of spirituality is gonna start using that to make you feel like, okay, it's true, you didn't do enough, you didn't do this or you didn't do that. But in actuality, that's not how you're supposed to think. In actuality, you're supposed to believe that you did enough because you probably did do enough, right? But people have guilt sometimes. People have guilt sometimes, bro. And when you grow up, like I grew up, like fighting people, like, you know, all the time and shit like that, and you know, and all kinds of shit, man. Because, you know, I'm not gonna incriminate anybody, but I've seen people get stabbed, you know. You know. You know, I've seen people get stabbed, you know, and if, you know, you're like, man, I just want to, you know, and so you kind of feel that, you know what I mean? Because the nigga didn't get away, and you know, like, I just, you know, I want his head on the platter, you know, and me, that's my guilt. My guilt is he ain't dead. That's what I feel guilty about. I want him dead. I still want him dead. I ain't gonna. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't. I'm kidding. I'm good. I'm good. You know, but you know that's my guilt. That's my actual guilt. You know what I mean? But I know. But at the same time, that's why I know that something else is going on, because I know that's my greatest moment. I know that that's my greatest moment. I know that that's where my power came from. Shit, there was 1 year. You know, maybe I was simping. I don't know, because I'm not sure if she set me up. You know, I'm not 100% sure she set me up. I'm 95% sure she set me up, right? But the thing is, I'm not stupid. I realized that that shit made me great. So, like, when I was like hearing these things, or when the Illuminati was attacking me, or I was hearing these voices, right? I was like, you're fucking crazy. Like, I was acting like a bitch a little bit, because I was like, my ex girlfriend's a good girl because, you know, she made me strong and shit and blah blah blah. I swear to God, I was sitting there and I was like, you're an idiot, man. She made me fucking strong and shit, man. I'm super strong now. So I know what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. I know I'm great. I know I have power because of that situation. I know that probably without that situation, I wouldn't have the power that I have today. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that shit, you know, made me OP. It made me overpowered, man. It made me overpowered. It made me OP, dude. So I'm good. You know, it made me OP, bro. Like, so I know, like, if I keep hearing things, okay, this ain't normal. This is not, this is, and I was already set up in the first place. So of course this is just a continuation from the bad side of whatever happened. So because I got set up, and I still don't know why I got set up. You know what I mean? And I don't think, shit, I don't think I'll ever know why I got set up. You know, I just got set up for some fucking reason. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's fucked up shit. It's pretty fucked up shit, man. Because mind you, like, I got set up when I was young, bro. Like, young, bro. Like, you know, I was barely 19. I think I was 19 or 18, bro. Like, so this shit came from ways back. You know, and it wasn't from school because I always get kicked out of school. So you can't tell me I did something to somebody. You know what I mean? I always get kicked out of school, so it can't be school. It's not from school. So if somebody has a problem with me, it doesn't come from no motherfucking, people in school. It can't be people in school. I barely ever been to school. Barely. You know what I mean, bro? Like I was never at school, bro. Like, so how the fuck could somebody in my, oh, it's your classmates? Okay, well, if it's my classmates, it's from goddamn fucking elementary school, bro. Like, and I don't know who in that elementary school would feel like setting me up, because I stayed in that elementary school all my life, right? And the thing is, they eliminated everybody from the school at some point. When I got to like fifth or fourth grade, they removed half of the school, half of the people that was in that school. They removed them and they sent them to another school, and they filled up they filled up the places of these people with people from another school, right? So I don't have a connection like that with people. I don't have that. I don't have a connection with people like that, bro. So whoever set me up, for fuck what reason? I have no fucking clue, dude. I don't know nobody. You know, bro. Like I don't know nobody. So it has to be. So in my logic, I'm like, it has to be the Illuminati. It makes sense. So when motherfuckers saying like it's the Illuminati that set you up, it makes 100% sense. It makes more sense than people actually realize that it makes sense. Because that's the only logical explanation. It's like legit the only logical explanation, bro. Like legit. Because I don't have a relationship with people like that. Like I don't have that kind of relationship. I don't have a friend I had for 20 years and shit, or I don't know people like that, man. My best friend, I met him when I was in high school. You know, and that was my last years of high school, bro. Like I don't have relationships like that with people. I just don't. You know. So getting fooled by the Illuminati makes a lot of sense to me. People that are saying it's the Illuminati, they make a lot of sense to me, man. They make a lot more sense than they think they do, bro. A lot more sense than they think they do. Because I've seen some shit, you know what I mean? Like my elementary school was weird, bro. They had like this, the gym had some, they had like, there was, the wall had some shit in it. Like, there was a wall and nobody knew what was behind that wall, you know? And people would say, oh, it's just the benches. But the gym is not that big. And if you pull out the benches like they say it is, because there was like squares in it. There was like squares, and there was like, you could see that something could go in or something came out. And no one knew what the fuck was in there. And we asked, even the teachers, every teacher would give us a different answer, right? And the thing is, so nobody ever, you know, and the thing is, the way that the gym is made, if those are benches, that doesn't make any sense, because the thing is vertical, and on top of the vertical squares, that's the basket. So people, if it's vertical, that means people would sit horizontally, right? But horizontally facing under the basketball bucket, right? And it's only one side. So we don't know what was behind that shit. Maybe it was people, like, maybe it was just people, like, just like like an experience, like a social experience and shit, right? Like a social experience and shit. It was just weird. It was a weird ass school. People didn't give a fuck about us in that school, bro. Well, they acted like they didn't give a fuck about us, but it was a weird fucking school. It was a weird school. And the worst part is, everybody that came out of that school, all the dudes that came out of that school became some of the worst goddamn gangsters in the fucking, in the goddamn, in Montreal. in the whole Montreal area, right? People that came out of that school, was one of the worst goddamn gangsters to come out. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is this fucking place? What the fuck is this place? You know what I mean? Like it's weird. So it was a social experience. It was a social experiment, bro. It was a social experiment, man. Like, we got fooled. They bred us to do stupid shit. You know what I mean? Some of these people that went to my elementary school, they had the worst gangs, the worst gangsters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some of them were good. Even as gangsters, they were good peoples. But some of them turned out to be fucking pure savages. You know what I mean? Like, some of them came out to be pure fucking savages, bro. Like, pure savages. So it's like, what the fuck was the point of that school, man? It was just bad, man. Like, they taught us to be like, that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They wanted to fuck Montreal up. They wanted to fuck Quebec or Canada up. They wanted that shit. They made that shit happen. So I'm not exempt from these fucking gangsters, that these guys that they turned into the worst gangsters and shit, man. They did that shit on purpose. They had other plans for me, obviously. It is what it is. I don't know if my parents knew. Maybe they knew. Maybe they didn't. Probably did. They probably do. I don't know. They probably do, cause the thing that's funny is I went to that school and they always making me fight kids and shit. Like they didn't tell me to have friends and to make friends and shit. They just sent me to school to fight niggas. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, the fuck kind of shit is this? You know what I mean, bro? Like, so I'd go to school, I'd fight niggas, I'd come home, I get beat up by everybody in the fucking family because I got bad grades and shit. The only thing I was good at in school was gym class. That's the only thing I was good at. I was just good at gym. So I was get beat up at school, I would get beat up at home and shit. It didn't turn me into a savage, but it didn't make me the most pleasant guy in the universe either. I'm not gonna lie. But so I don't know, man. I have no guilt. I have zero guilt. It's having guilt for something that's out of your control. You're retarded. You know. I mean, when shit is out of control like that, you basically retarded, man. Like, you can't. How can you feel guilty when all the adults in your life had absolute control of where you're gonna end up? You know, you can't feel guilty for shit, man. And the worst part is, you grow up, they try to set you up and shit. You know what I mean? You don't even know why. You don't know what their problem is. You don't owe nobody money. You're 15, 18 years old, nigga. You don't owe nobody shit. God damn it. You can barely wipe your own butt. You know what I mean, bro? Like, you can barely clean yourself correctly, man. How the fuck, why the fuck would you set the kid up, man? So I don't have any guilt. It doesn't matter how many people I've hurt in my life or shit like that. It's not my fault. And if I hurt you, it's because people hurt me. So, one of these days, I might be as good as I want to be, and I'm not trying to take anything, I'm not trying to remove anything from myself or some shit like that. That take full responsibility, but, well, more or less, but at the same time, I'm a good dude. I was saying I'm a good dude, and there's probably some people out there, well, he's a good dude, but he beat me up the other day, you son of a bitch. And I totally understand you, and you're 100% right. But the thing you have to understand is, like, I can be good 90% of the time, but 99.9% of the time, but there's still a 1% where I'm gonna be drinking too much, and bad shit's gonna happen because my brain is fucked up. And there's gonna be a 1% where I'm gonna slap a hoe in the face because my brain is fucked up. There's gonna be a 1% where I'm gonna rob somebody because my brain is fucked up. But 99.9% of the time, I'm probably a good person. It's just my brain is fucked up. So this it the bad comes out sometimes. It doesn't matter who it is. Bad will, if you know bad things, the bad in you is gonna come out one day or another. You know what I mean? It's your decision if you exercise it or you don't exercise it. And unfortunately, is that it's at when you exercise it, it's at the detriment of another human being. So the thing is, you have to know that's why the army is a good thing. You know what I mean? Because if you're messed up in your mind, but you don't want to hurt innocent people, going to the army is a good thing. Or being a cop, or something that you need to use your rage for. You know, some people want to be in the street, but you have to. Not everybody in the street. The thing is that happens nowadays in the street. The thing that's going on is, you can't really be like the good guy, street guy. You can't really do that because motherfuckers not gonna trust you. They're not gonna trust you, and you're not gonna make a lot of money. So you have to, you have to be the bad guy all the time. You can't be, sometimes you're good and sometimes you're bad. Even though that's my case, you know, even though that's kind of the case for me, but hey, that proof is in the pudding. I didn't make that much money in the streets, man. I didn't really make that much money in the streets, and dudes didn't trust me that much either. Because I have tendencies to do good things, and then I have tendencies to do bad things. So it's like kind of like you don't know what the fuck this nigga's gonna do next. You become unpredictable. So, and especially nowadays, back in the days, you could have been like that. Back in the days, there was a lot of dudes like that, bro. Like back in the 90s, there was a lot of dudes like that, bro. But we got wiped off the map. We got erased, bro. Like we got wiped out. We are a dying breed, bro. Like this, it's pretty messed up shit. People don't. Nowadays shit has changed. Now it's all about getting pussy. Now it's all about getting pussy and stealing pussy, getting pussy, and that's pretty much it. Motherfuckers don't sell coke no more. They don't. They don't really want it. It's messed up, man. It's messed up. They don't sell weed. People don't sell weed no more, bro. And it's mostly pussy. Of course, if you're a low level kid, if you're a low level dude, you're gonna be selling weed. But if you go higher than selling weed, if you're ambitious like I was, you're gonna end up in the world where you're then like, okay, I'm not with this, man. This ain't for me, dog. You know what I mean? And now even the low level, even the low level dudes are being introduced into the getting pussy, stealing pussy business, bro. Like it's pretty fucked up shit, man. It's pretty messed up shit, dude. So back to what the fuck I was saying. Like I said, I don't have any guilt. That's why I'm so powerful. I don't have any guilt. And you shouldn't have any guilt. Especially if you're born in the 2000s. You know what I mean? If you're born in 2000, you really can't have guilt, bro. Like, cause we are legit fucking your ass up on purpose. On purpose, no fucks given, bro. Like we legit don't care about our kids nowadays, bro. Like fucking jit don't care, man. Like disgusting. You know what I mean, bro? It's just atrocious. You know what I mean, bro? Like it's just bad. So if you're a kid in the 2000s, you definitely don't need to feel guilty. Like because however fucked up you are, you best believe we did that shit to you on purpose. It's on purpose. You were fucked up in your head. We did it on purpose. We wanted you to be fucked up. I don't know why, but somebody did. So it's pretty messed up. It's pretty bad. So me, man, I'm not saying I'm doing this for kids, but I'm kind of saying I'm doing this for kids, man, because kids are important. Kids are the future, man. Like, well, kids are the future, man. Kids are our future, man. Because I'm gonna die one day. My kids still gonna be around. Then I'm gonna die. My kids gonna be around. If I don't pour my soul into my kid, then not only will he die, but I'm gonna die too. Right? I have to pour my soul into my kid. Like my dad lives through me. Right? And my dad died a couple years ago. Now he lives through me, bro, because he poured a little bit of his soul in me, man. Like my dad loved me, bro. My dad loved me, bro. He loved all his children, right? So he poured a little bit of his soul in me, even though he fucked me up. Because he's the motherfucker that used to tell people to, fight me in school and shit. But, I still love him, though, because he was always there for me, man. Like, every cool thing I know, it's mostly because of him. Like, shit. I shit you not. My dad was old. Like, I'm the youngest in the family, right? And so my dad was already old. I knew him, but, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I wouldn't have known what Stargate was if it wasn't for my dad, bro. Fucking Stargate. Yes, I said it. Star fucking gate, bro. Like Stargate, man. Like my dad used to watch that shit all the time. I was like, what the fuck is he watching? Like I was curious one day, bro, because they always be watching that show, bro. And I was like, what the fuck is this show, man? I'm gonna start watching it, goddammit. I sat down, bro, started watching this shit, man. Man, it was the coolest shit I ever saw in my fucking life. I didn't say one word, bro, because I already knew what the movie was, though. I already knew what the Stargate movie was, but I didn't know there was a show. So I started watching this shit. I was like, oh shit, it's fucking Stargate. But I was like, Stargate as a show? Like, really? Like, come on. I started watching the shit. I was like, oh shit, this shit is dope, man. And fucking Stargate was a show that he introduced me to. That shit blew my goddamn mind. I watched every fucking seasons. Every fucking season. There was an old show in the 90s, man. It was a cyberpunk. It was a cyberpunk show, man. That shit blew my fucking mind too. It was another show we used to watch all the time, and I never understood it until I started watching this shit. Tech Wars. Tech Wars. Oh my god. Tech Wars was the bomb, dude. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, and this vampire shit. This vampire shit. He used to watch a vampire show, man. I think it was Forever Night. Forever Night. I was like, oh shit, that shit is dope, bro. Like, what the fuck? Started watching Forever Night, fucking vampire show, man. I was a kid. I used to watch that shit with my dad, man. That shit blew my goddamn mind too, man. So there's a lot of cool ass shit that he showed me. Fucking comic books. He didn't introduce me to comic books, but he used to bring me to the comic book store so I can buy like a whole bunch of goddamn comics and shit. So he did a lot of, he poured a lot of himself in me, man. Like, he poured a lot of himself in me. So so now he lives through me, He lives through me, man, Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but that's what he did. He's the motherfucker that used to fucking say, hey, he used to talk to my sister. He think I don't know. He think I don't know, man. I know, nigga. I hear that shit. It's just I ain't the bitch, man. I don't give a fuck. You want me to fight niggas? I'll fight niggas, motherfucker. He used to tell my sister, "Hey, man, make him fight. Make him fight. Make him fight this kid. Blah blah blah. Make sure he fight this kid. Blah blah blah, bro. I know. It is what it is. So and the weird part is my mom is more savage than my dad, but my dad was the one that was more gangster. My mom crazy. My mom crazy, but my dad was gangster. So so it's two different worlds, man. And he's a good guy too. That's the worst part. Like he's a good guy, but he's gangster. He's a good guy, but he gangster, man. Like and then so I'm kind of like him a little bit, even though I'm not doing it on purpose. It's like it's in your DNA. You're born that way. He's like that, so you have his memories in your subconscious. So, anyways, man, Shit is crazy, dude. Shit is crazy. So, anyways, man, some badass shit, man. So I lived a badass life, dude. Like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to fear or to worry about. And people that want to talk shit about me are people that's gonna have, whatever's gonna come to them is whatever's gonna come to them, man. Like, whether you fall ill, you fall sick, you get some cancer, you get you have herpes, you get STDs, herpes, all that shit, that you bring that shit on yourself. You know, you brung that shit on yourself, man. It is what it is. I'm a force of nature. I might not be Illuminati, but I got my own ways. I got my ways, man. So anyway, this video is too damn long. And rest in peace, Dad. I know it is, I'm just joking, man. Rest in peace, man. So this video is too damn long. I'll see you guys later, man. Have a good one. Peace out.